is serious business.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
You goddamn right this is serious.
Yes!
Fire, 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 fire.
I am your man, Kevin Gordon Thomas.
You already know what it is. It's clutch time.
And it's the Heartless Artless.
Yes, and this is Serious Business, the Not So Serious Podcast episode. Fellas, tell them.
26.
Okay, because I was going to mess it up. All right, episode 26.
Yep.
We're in the building, Serious Business, your people.
We here.
Your favorite podcast. Yo, first things first, we have to give respect. R.I.P. Debo. What's his actual first name?
I don't even know. I know the nigga's Debo.
Debo from Friday, bro.
What chain?
That meme, that meme that you sent.
Someone stole my halo. What halo?
yeah.
Debo died at the age of 62, I believe. I'm sorry, RIP, and you know, condolences to him and his
On a
family.
Friday.
Yeah, you actually pointed that out. That was pretty
on
dope.
A Friday, bro.
He died, bro. Listen, there are a lot of special ways you can go out.
Well, I was going to say there's only a select few that died on a Friday. Jesus died on a Friday.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, preach
Sunday.
it. Go ahead, Reverend.
In the name of Debo, y'all shall tuck y'all chains and know y'all names.
Reverend Jones.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Reverend Harold. Deacon Daryl.
Deacon Daryl.
And it's Sunday. All right. So what else you guys got going on?
Well, when I was dropping my daughter,
By the way,
What?
did you guys ever? I know this is like so random. I cut this nigga off and everything.
We cut you
Like,
off all the time.
he's a
Yeah,
American
that's
driver.
true. You guys ever seen that movie, The Fifth Element?
Yeah.
Debo's
No.
in that movie.
Yeah,
But
he
he's
is.
acting.
is.
What, he's acting as like a.
Security guard?
What's the
I think
movie
it's
about?
a
I never seen
security
that.
guard.
What's the Fifth
Hold
Element?
on. Wait. You've never seen The Fifth Element?
No, sir.
Seriously?
No, senora.
Bro, it's not even like it's like a good movie, but it's like a freaking entertainment movie. And
Kobe, I got no fire, Kobe.
Chris Rock's in there. Yeah.
No, Tucker.
Chris Tucker, same difference.
Yeah, same thing. No.
Chris Tucker's
What's it
in
about?
it.
What's it about?
It's about the
He
future.
finds the fifth element.
And he finds this fifth element, which is a female, and she doesn't know shit. And then it's like, yeah.
And Debo's like he's probably like a CIA operative.
No, he's like
It's
a
like futuristic. What's that white guy's name from Die Hard?
George.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Yeah, he's like the main character. He's
Yeah.
a taxi driver.
Okay.
And then the fifth element is like a
But he's
lab
an
experiment.
ex-army guy. He's an ex-army guy.
So then they like find each other, and then she doesn't know anything about like the human race, so he kind of like takes her under his wing type thing, and like teaches
Chris
her
Tucker's-
Yeah,
things.
So where does Debo come into this?
He's a security nigga.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
like
what?
a security.
He's security.
Oh, security nigga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Deep Space Nine security.
Okay.
No, it's honestly pretty entertaining. You should watch it.
The Fifth Element.
The Fifth
No.
Element. It's actually on my list of movies that I would watch pretty much any time.
Yeah, the fifth element is sick.
What were you gonna say though?
He's in it.
That's it.
That's it.
You were talking about your daughter.
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
So I was dropping her home, and then I had to get gas. So people, never let your tank go below 50 kilometers before empty. You want to know what I pulled up to the gas station at?
0.
1 kilometer before
1
empty.
kilometer.
Okay.
Niggas about to push that shit.
So
No, so when I got to the gas station, filled up, and I looked up, I'm like, SO, LCBO convenience.
This is very convenient.
LCBO convenience?
yeah.
So I walked in. I'm like, oh, you guys are selling beer now. That's cool. Like at a gas station.
So see, so you know what? I think what's the saying? When America sneezes, Canada gets sick.
Yeah.
So America's had that type
But
of shit.
Quebec's been doing that.
Quebec's been
Quebec's
doing that.
been
Oh,
doing
Quebec's
that.
been doing that?
What do you mean?
What?
We went to Quebec,
Yeah, we
nigga.
did,
What you
we did,
talking
we did.
about? You
Exactly,
going
man.
Man,
to
that was a blur. I'm sorry, my friend.
Yeah, it was a blur.
So then, like, I see beer.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, when did you guys start selling beer? He's like, oh, about a month ago. This was last week. Start walking out
They have beer at the convenience in Quebec?
at the gas station.
Yeah, the
Or
convenience.
at the
But it
gas
said,
station?
but it said
In Quebec?
LCBO convenience. Yeah.
In Quebec, or are you talking about here right now?
Well, now here, obviously, but I'm saying in Quebec, I didn't know that.
Well, when we just went to the, this is obviously before we had grocery stores here.
Yeah.
We went to the grocery store, there's like a whole alcohol line.
Well,
and
now,
everything.
now that's like the norm for us, obviously, right?
But this guy's specifically talking about,
The
gas station. Yeah.
yeah.
It was an SO.
Interesting.
So I'm leaving, walking to the left to see if I see like some cheesy, some snacks. I see a shelf full of hard liquor.
Yeah.
See, these guys are selling beer and hard liquor now.
Crazy.
I was like, yo, what the hell? You can get a 20 on pump 4
So what was
and
the
a
brand
brand
of
Henny.
what brand was this gas station?
Esso.
Jesus.
Well, let's just jump back a little bit, bro. You've only let your gas tank go to 1 kilometer,
Once. That was that one time.
bro.
When I see that 80,
Pull
Pull up.
up. You
Pull
know,
up.
listen, bro.
I ain't playing.
I used to pull up to the gas station with my car shaking. It was shaking. I've had to push it. We had to push my car a couple times.
Yeah.
I literally had to slap my car into neutral going downhill because I don't want to waste the gas.
Nah,
Jeez.
dog. Nah, trust me.
Bro,
you
trust
have
your car,
you have a
trust it.
reserve tank and
A reserve after the warning light comes
Yes,
on.
there's a
There
reserve.
is
There's a
actually.
reserve at
I'm not-
about it's
I'm
about
not-
like I think like 5 or 10 kilometers.
Yeah,
I'm
something
not,
like
see,
that.
I am not taking that chance.
No,
Yeah,
don't
bro.
take the chance. Act like
No,
it's not
don't.
there.
You only do that on like your old rickety ass car. So like I did that on my Protege, on my Nissan Sentra. Those times, like that's when I would like take it to the edge. I'm on the edge.
You know what's funny? When we were used to ride our bikes and stuff,
Yeah.
your bike had a reserve tank and mine didn't. And
Yo.
you always ran out of gas. Nigga, you always ran
I
out of
did. And
gas.
so when we had our motorcycles, I had the Ninja 600C. You got the CBR.
Yeah.
But my 600 Ninja, it had like, I think it was a reserve of 5 kilometers.
Yeah,
But
and
you
you
had to turn
flip
it
the
on.
switch, yeah.
So I'd always run out of gas and I'd have to get off the bike and like turn it on for the reserve tank to start pulling to the gas. And this guy's like, bro, why do you always, bro.
Bro, let me tell you
I'm a
one time
gas
how
tank
he
god.
ran out of gas on the highway.
Ooh.
And we were like,
you
in
have to
like
leave me.
Vaughn area.
Yeah, you have to
And I'm
leave
like,
me.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
freaking get you some gas.
You have to
So
go get
I
a red.
rode-
You have to get the cherry can. Yeah.
Bro, I went to the gas station. I bought a can. I filled it up with gas. I threw it in my backpack. And just as I'm starting to take off, this
Oh.
guy starts riding down the same street. The
because
exact same
there was a
street.
tow man who came and I needed gas and he gave
Yeah.
me gas.
Yeah.
Bless.
And well, I had to pay him like an extra couple dollars,
Yeah.
but at that point I was like, all right, whatever.
So then I filled his bike up with the rest of the gas, and then I just gave it to some random guy at the stop. Like,
Hey,
you want a
you
can?
want some gas?
Literally, that's literally how it happened. And the guy's like, okay.
Yeah,
and he took
yeah.
the shit. And we're like, okay.
In today's day and age, you ask someone if they want gas, you're thinking marijuana.
They'd be like,
Hey, you want
"Got
some
that
gas? What was that,
Got
quads?
gas?
Was it 89?
Nah, they wouldn't even trust it anymore, bro. They'd be like, no, I can go to the store for that.
No, fuck
You know
that.
what I mean?
I'm still going to my dealer for that gas.
And you know what? I had a conversation with my cousin. He's like, I don't know anybody who's going to the stores for weed anymore. And I'm like,
What?
bro, this shit is crazy. He's like, no, he said to me, he's like, the government must be cheesed that they're losing so much money.
To
from
who? To
having the
dealers?
stores. I'm like, bro.
They stole so much money
Bro.
from the dealer.
Hey, if it's good, it's good.
Exactly. People are going to get it. And there's people out of, like I said, this is them legalizing it isn't for us.
it's for
Okay.
them.
It's for the future.
Right.
It's for our kids and the kids' kids. We're obviously going to have the habits. Well, I don't because I don't really smoke like that anymore.
Yeah.
But everybody who smokes still has the habits of going to their person. You know what I mean? That's not going to change. But when our kids grow up, they're not even going to be thinking about the dealers.
Yeah,
They're not
true.
even
It's
going to be thinking about the dealers. They're gonna be like,
What's a dealer?
Exactly.
Even
They're
like
Well,
cars?
no, they're still gonna have like the coke and the other
Yeah,
type of
but we're
shit.
talking about
but like weed,
marijuana,
like
yeah.
no dealer's gonna be like trying to hand out weed. It's gonna be like, bro,
Hey, remember back years ago, alcohol was illegal and you had to go to the bootleggers.
true. You had a
to
dealer
go
back
to the
then.
bootleggers to
true.
get the alcohol.
Same example, right? Because now if somebody would come up to you, be like, yo, I got that Ciroc
that-
for $10, nigga. What?
Ciroc.
Give me
or
10
not.
bottles.
Yeah,
But no, like he's like, I got some moonshine. I made some nice
Yeah, yeah,
moonshine.
yeah,
you want to
yeah,
grab
yeah,
this?
yeah.
And you'd be like, nah, I'm going to get some
yeah.
Ciroc.
And
I'm
then you
gonna
just
get
take
some
off on your
friggin-
donkey. Come on.
Yeah. So it's crazy. That's not for us. It's not, the government doesn't really do things that affect us immediately.
True.
It's
It's
like
very
a
subtle and it's-
long term.
yeah, true.
So like it's gonna be like there's not gonna be, not that people made much money off weed anyways. Weed is not a big money maker. Weed is a convenience thing. You sell to smoke.
Well,
pretty
even
much.
okay, but example, even my brother, he was saying, he's more into a different type of risk. He's like a financial advisor. So I just overheard him on some calls before, and he was talking about how,
Did you still the same secretary?
no,
You fired her.
yeah, she gone.
Susan.
So he said he
Hold
looks-
line 1, goddammit.
he's more into long-term security. So instead of buying directly like weed stock, he's like, why don't I buy the people that supply the light that heats up the plants?
Yeah.
What about the water
That's
or
the way you do
the
it.
chemicals that they use? Do you know what I mean?
You
The
get into
foil
that.
that's needed. Like that's more of a substantial. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
Like
because the weed company will always be having to order.
they always have to
said-
buy that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
And
saying? Like the
brands-
weed, if you have a bad strand of weed, your whole
Yeah.
like and
Or not
nobody
even
buys
a-
it,
not
but
even
you
a
still
bad
need
strand.
to grow the shit. You still need to spray. You
You
still
don't
need the
brand
pesticide.
it. You don't brand it properly. You know, now like a lot of these companies, they're just brands.
Yeah.
Realistically, you
Yeah.
know what I mean. And that's why like Snoop Dogg has a weed. Obviously, it's not up here yet, but Snoop Dogg has a brand of a weed, and he's just like, okay, you know, everybody knows Moon Rock. You know what I mean?
Who's that?
Yep.
It's a type of
Corrupt.
it's like a
Is that
it's
what?
corrupts weed.
It's corrupts
It's
weed.
like a
Moon
roll,
Rock.
Word, oh, yeah.
But Moon
Oil
Rock
shit.
Never heard of it.
for
I don't
our,
smoke no more,
our
man, so-
non-smokers is well, there's different types of Moon Rock, but from what I know, Moon Rock is I don't know if it's a specific type of weed,
Yeah,
but it's weed.
I think it's a indica for sure.
Oh, indica,
probably
Indica-
corrupt. Yeah,
indica dipped in shatter oil,
Yeah. Shatter oil.
rolled in
That will
Girl
drop.
Scout cookie keef,
Yeah, it's rolling keef. Yeah.
and then
Damn.
there's some sort of hash because that's where like that black
Yeah.
gummy,
Yeah.
like when you break, like
And
you,
it's like-
you
it's
can't
like-
break it up
it's
with your hands.
crazy.
You can't. You need a grinder.
really?
You
Yeah, it's
That
need
tough?
I've never smoked it, but I've seen it.
It goes for at least $20 to $30 a gram.
Wow, yeah, probably. Yeah, okay.
So
'Cause-
like,
'cause of all-
But it'll lean you, but you don't need so much. It'll lean you. What you mean? You
but
can smoke that?
that's the thing.
Yeah, of
a
course.
lot of
Veteran lungs, boy. Shit.
somebody else just got into the weed game too. I forget who it was, and it's like this person never had it before. Who was it? I can't remember. I literally saw this like 2 days ago.
But there's so many
Another
things.
rapper.
There's so many things that are popping up, bro. Even like the sports card industry, dog. It's
Mhm.
dog. I worked yesterday.
But sports cards has always been a big thing.
It's
Then it
crazy
died
now,
down.
G. Yeah, but now
it's back up.
Madness, G.
Do you see the LeBron James card that just sold?
Really?
Yeah, it was like 1.2.
Shut the
I
hell.
swear to God,
$1.2.
million.
That it was sold?
Yeah, it was sold. It was sold. Let me.
No, you're mixing. I think you're mixing up the Wayne Gretzky card that was just sold.
Was it Wayne
It
Gretzky?
was a Wayne Gretzky card, 100%. Wayne Gretzky card, and it started sold for 1.7 million.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it was a Wayne Gretzky 10 card. Then there's only 3 left in existence, and everything is rated out of 1 to 10 when you're talking about sports cards. And it's graded on like the cut of how the manufacturer is, the way they print it. If the athlete is a little off, then that's off center.
Oh, hold on. Before you continue, there's an actual misprint of Super Mario Brothers.
Mm.
The Bros is on the wrong side.
Boy, and
So
so only one of that.
That's worth hella.
But
hella
the joke
dollars.
is,
Hella,
it's the
hella.
case. So there's the game, and
Yeah.
then there's the case.
Yeah.
The box alone, I think my buddy was telling me, goes for $150K,
But
just because it's a misprint.
Well, yeah. You guys obviously remember Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
It's
now.
madness, man. Mike
Bro,
is losing his mind trying
I
to chase all
just
these
saw
Charizards.
a Charizard card that sold for like a lot of money.
Original?
And I'm
The
like, I
original?
had this fucking
Yeah,
card,
the original-
bro.
the original
Yeah,
holographic?
the
Yeah,
holographic
yeah.
one. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
had-
His
I knew
flamethrower does
at least
150.
5 niggas with this card, bro. I knew 5 niggas with this card, and I guarantee you none of them have it right now.
Word.
And they're mad.
Word,
cheese,
You know what I mean?
cheese, yeah.
So it's like, holy shit,
Yeah,
bro.
and it's madness, dog. So what really kicked it off was obviously just it coming back naturally, and then when this Wayne Gretzky card sold for 1.7 Canadian.
That's nuts.
We
It's not maple
pulled
syrup.
a couple weeks ago. We pulled a so RPA means rookie patch auto.
Yep.
So rookie patch meaning a piece of his jersey, auto autograph. Zion Williamson, the man sold it for 10 stacks.
Yeah.
He gonna get about 8 of it just because of delivery and whatever
Yeah.
and shit. 8 stacks.
Damn.
And then we pulled a Ronaldo yesterday, auto gold with it's actual gold. Yo,
Damn.
cards, man. So like just you know what I mean?
There's a lot of shit
That people are buying.
that
Yeah.
we don't even know, man.
A lot of
I
high
know.
standards.
We don't even know.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of high standards.
I like that. Good segue. We all kind of seen this video and they wanted to talk about it. There was one video of
I never saw it.
I think he was
I think I sent it actually to the group.
probably maybe I seen it and it was I think it's a relationship
Coach or counselor?
coach or some type of counselor, and the girl had said, "Hey, I am only looking for a man who has 6 figures, who is this, that. But her thing was more so focused on the money. And let's continue because this was so.
So I was actually watching the video and like he was asking her questions, and like just the way she was answering, he was getting annoyed. He's like, don't make me say it.
Yeah, don't make me say it.
Don't make me.
Don't
So
make this.
he literally asked her, when you wake up in the morning, you rate your face on a scale of 1 to 10, and you can't use a 7.
And you can't use.
He said he said you're average looking at best.
So you deserve an average looking man.
Yeah. He's like, you can't be looking for all these guys with all these 6 figures because those guys, majority of the time, they're good looking guys and they don't want you.
So then when he started to give her the facts, she's like, yeah, but my body.
I have a really nice body and da-da-da-da.
He's like, see, this is the problem.
Yeah. So, which leads us now to the question, can some standards,
regardless, male or female.
That's why I didn't even say it. Yep. I didn't even say can male or female, right? Can relationship standards sometimes be high? Too high. Now, the natural, being honest, being, straight up, doing all these things, respect, those are natural things. Those are things that always should be the standard. Not cheating, like we talked about last week.
We're not discussing that,
We're not discussing that. We're talking about people who are more so looking for like monetary like a
are you playing
level.
in the NBA when you should be in the G League?
I was just about to say you're looking for if you're looking for specific stats and statistics, like you're basically, you don't want a man, you want a player. You're the coach and you're trying to build a team.
Yeah.
You're trying to build the team.
Yeah. Because
like sometimes people are just setting the standards way too high. Like, sorry ladies, but sometimes you guys are like, he needs to be above 6 feet. Needs to have his own car.
Yeah.
Needs to have his own place. Yeah. What else is there?
Now, mind you, there are some bum niggas and there's some bum bitches. Now,
of course,
I digress to then say, if you're looking for somebody and you don't know, like, okay, yeah, he might live at home, but I have homies who live at home, but they got like 2 houses. They got 2 houses that are paying for themselves, but they still eat their mama food because they're just saving up. When they're ready to move out, Poland, like, come on.
But see, I don't even look at it like I don't know why. It's I don't even look at it like that. I don't like, if you're living at home, I don't even care. Yeah. Like, frick, I wish I could live at home right now. Yeah. You know how much money I'd be saving? I'm pretty sure I said this.
Hold on, with your fiance and 3 youths?
Nigga, I'm leaving them here, okay? I'm leaving them. I'm leaving them, okay? But like, so it's like when you're looking for a girl, because we're all guys, obviously, do you have standards in your head? You know what you're looking for?
Yes and no.
Are they the same standards? Job, financials? Are they like, or are they like more emotional standards?
Which means that we're both emotional. The way he asked that answers it right there. Sometimes it's more so driven by emotion.
Okay, so is that standard too high too?
Where can somebody meet you emotionally? Because remember how back in the day in high school, it was like, oh, she's too clingy kind of thing, or he's so. But clingy, nowadays,
some people want that clingy, like they want that.
Nobody wants that clingy. Nobody wants that clingy.
That's why you use fabric.
Well, it depends. Right? There's some people who just like they fall in hard, right?
But for some people, they need that affirmation just for them to feel love. Like they just need that person to be more or less obsessed with them.
I think they like.
It's because you might have been hurt in the past.
I think they like the thought of it. I think they like the thought of a clingy person, but in reality, I don't think anybody wants or needs that.
No, because like you were saying last episode, we all need like our me time. Like you need to do us.
Like, sure, you want to be with that person all the time. In your mind, you're like, oh, but that's the thing. When you're apart, sure, think about them, whatever. Yeah. But then when you get together, it's like, oh yeah, I love this. But like nobody wants to be around somebody all the time. Okay?
No, nobody does. You get sick of them.
Yeah, I've been told many times, go away.
All right, Cyberpunk just came out.
Damn right.
No problem.
Damn right.
Yeah, Cyberpunk. Yeah, true. True.
So is it okay? So about that girl, have you guys ever run into girls like that?
Of course. Well, and then they just kept going.
But then again, they don't even look at you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They just kept going.
They're just like, oh,
yeah.
Nope.
You
Next.
know? They're just like, you see profiles. It's like, if you're not 6 feet, keep moving.
Yeah.
Automatically swipe left.
Hi, bitch. Yeah, like, get up out of here.
Like, those, I feel like those people will always fail. Find it hard. I'm not going to say fail.
Right.
Find it hard to find, somebody. And then when they do find somebody, they just keep on to that person, whether that person's right for them or not.
Let's get away from just the height specifically, but like, somebody, because, maybe you just, you just don't want to have to kiss down, right? If you're a chick, I don't know. Maybe that's the thing.
Hurt their neck. They don't have benefits for masseuse or
right?
or some shit.
Yeah, well, you a giraffe anyways. So yeah, but somebody who wants someone who's, making a certain amount of dollars. Now, is that dictated because, maybe you came from a life where, you didn't have much, maybe you came from a different country and you guys were poor and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, is it that you just want to live well, or is it that you want to live this type of, facade where, he has to have these 6 figures, 7 figures? I don't think it makes sense in that aspect.
Irregardless to the fact.
Regardless.
That was my third topic.
What?
Irregardless is a word now.
Is it really?
Yes.
Fuck that. It's regardless. I watched I forget.
Yeah. No, it is, but it isn't.
I forget the movie I watched. Was it Pineapple Express? Have you guys seen Pineapple Express? Of course. They go irregardless, and then he goes, it's regardless.
Oh,
that's why every time I hear somebody say that, I automatically go, it's regardless.
But irregardless has actually been in print since 1795.
Seriously?
Clutch,
yeah.
Every week you come up with some new Webster.
Look it up. It's in the Oxford actually now.
You're in the Oxford.
This guy coming up with. Okay, all right.
I wanted to ask about before we move on from here. There is you guys know Cassie's pregnant again?
Okay, nobody cares.
No. Do you guys know Cassie's pregnant again?
Hopefully when she pops out a baby, that baby will have talent like her.
I mean, I don't know. She's pretty talented. But I have a question. Like, since we're all on this about standards and stuff, did Diddy waste Cassie's time?
No, he made her. Well, and Ryan Leslie. You
see, you had to add another person there. So did Diddy waste Cassie's time?
No, because she got the clout.
Forget the clout.
She got the voice. No, she got the views.
Clout. Forget the views. Forget the views.
If Ray J never smashed Kim K, would we be talking about her?
Yes.
She had a cosign to give her the clout to where people are talking about her.
Who's talking about Kim K?
Just in general, not us specifically.
No. Who's talking about Kim K in general?
They got a show.
Not anymore. That show's done.
Come on, man. Stop it. I'm talking about like 6 years ago.
You think they got a show off of that?
No, but there's definitely there's a big reason to why she's so successful is because all eyes were on her because of the sex tape. It is what it is, man.
I agree, but did
nothing? Mind you, she's done a lot of great things. Listen, and you're not holding it against her to say, she's a hoe forever. Absolutely not. She's married to Kanye. They seem to have a beautiful relationship. She's done so much for different communities, specifically the black community, getting niggas out of jail and whatever who were wrongfully accused and all those things. Yeah. But let's just keep it real to say why there were so many eyes on certain people. What's her name? She was in the You Be Killing Them video. She was married to Wiz Khalifa.
Amber Rose.
Who was she smashing before? Yeezy. You wouldn't have heard about her if she was in all these music videos.
Yes, but that's Yeezy compared to Ray J, okay? Come on.
I know, but
he hit it first.
And another thing is like Kim K was, I'm pretty sure she was probably gonna be famous no matter what. No matter what. They just have that family, that type of thing in them. Yeah. She just capitalized off of it, but I think she was gonna make it no matter what.
And they got the Transformers too.
They do?
Yeah, they got Transformers.
They do?
Yeah.
Stop it. Sorry, I just caught it. Yeah, stop it. We're not going in that route. We're not going there. We're fluid here.
But like, so Cassie, she dated Diddy for like ever, right? They dated forever. They never had no kids.
Never had no kids, and she never really had a career. So maybe you are right.
She did have a career. She's a model.
She had one song.
I will not accept any. Yeah. Absolutely none.
Think I want
Cassie hating on this podcast.
Those days were fire,
Baby,
though.
tell me, would you like it? That was a big
Those
tune.
days were
That was-
fire.
oh, when she was dancing,
You know what's
that was a
funny?
big
This
that was
guy's
a big-
singing the song, but he's like, should never have a career. And you know, this guy's
Yeah, but
word for word.
Sing,
Tell me if you like it.
sing me another Cassie song that was just as big as Me and You.
I could tell you. Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I know every song of every Cassie of anything.
You know why he's doing that? Because he's trying to remember. He's trying to think of the name.
No, I'm.
So give me the
literally
name.
not.
Give me the lyrics.
I
Give me
don't
the
need-
lyrics.
If I tell you the
Give me the
lyrics,
lyric. He's bouncing around. Give me the lyric of another song. It's Me and You. That's the one song I know by Cassie. That's it. Go ahead. Give me another one.
that's because that's the only song you know. That's not the only song I know.
You let me, before we continue with the podcast, give me another banger Cassie song.
There are several.
Such as.
There are several.
Yo, this guy is tripping.
The thing is, no. I'm not gonna play your game. Okay.
Right, yeah.
I'm not gonna play your game. First and foremost, you guys should know not to question me and Cassie, okay?
Bro, I remember
we have a bond.
One of the first episodes, I was dissing her, and he's like, "You can't talk about her because she's great." Okay,
Damn right. Nobody talk about Cassie. Honestly, I will not take no Cassie hitting on this podcast. I'm absolutely serious.
And I only hate on her because you love her so much.
She is great, but like now she has two kids. She's pregnant. She has a kid.
You really brought her up on the podcast, like we all care.
Yeah, because it brings a big question. Diddy has his whole family, and he has kids.
Mm-hmm.
He's been married. Cassie was never married before. He basically kept her as like a side thing.
Yeah, but that's her fault just as much as it is his fault.
It is, and I wonder if
she liked the life. She was obviously infatuated with the lifestyle, so she didn't want to leave.
I mean,
Or she would have left if she wasn't like I don't know what other reason.
What if Diddy was telling her, "Don't worry, I'm gonna marry you. Wait, don't worry, wait for it. Don't worry, I got
True,
you."
yeah, we don't know what goes on inside.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know because she's not with Diddy, and seems like she's living fine right now.
I bet you there's a majority of people listening right now be like, "Yo, who's Cassie? I know Diddy, but who's this Cassie?"
I'm happy if nobody knows who Cassie is. This is a better chance for me.
Would you even where would you put her as like top R&B female artist?
Oh, she ain't up there. That R&B female artist.
Yeah.
My top R&B female artist is Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
So like,
Alicia's up there, yeah.
but I don't know. Cassie just has something for me. Everybody knows this. Everybody who knows me knows this, of course.
Okay. Well.
So I don't know.
And with that, we're gonna move on. Like, I don't care about Cassie. It's Serious Business, the Not So Serious podcast. Of course, you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to go into another game with you guys. We got pick 3 coming up.
Actually, never mind. I'll save it for another day.
But before we do pick 3, I want to make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. Our Twitter at SeriousBiz_pod. Our Instagram, which is at Serious Business Podcast and Business. You already know how to spell it. BIZNESS. And our YouTube is Serious Biz. Hit the notification. Hit the bell. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment. We got some stuff cooking. And get ready. Here we go. Pick 3 of the best white rappers ever.
So pick 3 is a game where we pick 3 of our. Well, I don't know about best white rappers ever.
Okay, not ever. Sorry, I shouldn't say ever.
But
pick 3
of the best white rappers. Right.
Pick 3.
Now?
You can only pick 3 rappers.
No, but
That's
like,
it.
is it right? Okay, you can only pick
That's
3
it.
of these rappers
pick
from
these-
this list.
You can only pick 3 of these
Okay.
white rappers from this list.
And
Not
only
saying
3.
the best ever because that could go. You have to toss up because there's
Yeah.
some people I wouldn't put on that list that I can see from right here.
So
I'll go through
we
them.
can only pick 3.
Yep, you can only pick 3.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Now I will go down the list so you guys can hear it. Logic, Russ, Eminem, Action Bronson, MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, Jack Harlow, Yellow Wolf, R.I.P. Mac Miller, and Post Malone.
Is Post Malone a rapper?
Bro, we talked about this already.
I know. That's why I'm bringing it up for the audience.
His first 2 albums that he came out with, those were rap albums of the new age rap.
Okay.
The one that the country
So,
shit that he did,
yes.
yes.
He
And
is
the
a
newest
rapper.
album that he was on Big Sean's album, and that was some fire. I
Yeah,
showed you
what?
guys that one. Wolves,
Oh yeah.
that was
Yeah,
some
yeah.
fire.
Okay. So who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go for it.
First, bro, I don't know. I love his voice so much, man. Post
Post
his voice.
Malone.
Love his voice. Love his voice, man. He's a really, really nice, raspy tone to his music, and his harmonies are on point.
His harmonies are on point. He does have.
His
He has
harmonies, man.
catchy songs.
Yeah.
He knows how to make songs.
Yeah.
Okay?
He knows how to make a record clutch.
Before I pick mine, why in the hell does Logic look like fucking Deadpool?
The pictures of
JB
Logic
is.
God,
looking like Wade Wilson. Gosh.
goddamn Canadians.
Oh my goodness, man.
Jack Harlow.
He looks like I know you're gonna pick Jack Harlow, bro.
Jack Harlow.
I'm feeling.
Once
Jack
you heard
Harlow?
what's popping, I know you went crazy, man.
No, actually,
You were on it before?
before was popping. Fuck, what's that? Well, Walk in the Park.
Okay,
Walk
I
in the
don't know.
park.
I didn't know him before.
I've been on Jack
I
Harlow.
wasn't listening
actually.
before what's popping. I didn't know about him.
I remember. I think I said this before. I remember I first saw Jack Harlow. Maybe I was just talking to you guys. I saw Jack Harlow like years ago. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna listen to this guy.
Yeah.
And then like one time I was like, you know what? Let me just see what's popping. This was on World Star.
Yeah.
Let me just see. I'm like, oh shit, this guy can actually spit.
Mm-hmm.
So with
And
that,
he's spitting. That's the big thing too. He's
yeah,
spitting.
he's spitting. So with that, my first pick is going to be Mac Miller, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. And people are gonna be like, Mac Miller died. You only like no. If anybody knows,
Yeah.
man's been bumping Mac
Yeah, we've been
Miller
bumping him. Yeah,
way
it's true, it's true, it's
before,
true. Yeah,
way
from high school, it's true.
before.
It's true.
So Mac Miller's always been one of my favorites. So Mac Miller will be my number one on there right now. Go.
It has to be Eminem. Come on, man.
It has to be
Come on,
Eminem.
man. Come on, man.
Has to be Eminem.
Yeah, like this.
Why?
Bro, I did on my only mixtape ever.
Wait. Let me rephrase this right quick before you finish. These 3 rappers you will pick, and the rest you can never listen to ever again.
No
perfect.
problem. MGK's
Okay.
trash, anyways.
Okay, so yours is Russ.
Who?
You.
Why are you looking at me? Because I'm friends with Mike. You know Mike's gonna just pick Russ always.
Oh,
Like,
sorry. Post Malone.
yeah, Post Malone
And M.
and M.
Okay, go for it. M.
So M, yeah, man, come on. It's he's the greatest white rapper of all time. We could just say that right now.
He's the white Billy Goat Scruff.
Bro, he's the greatest white rapper of all time. There's nobody else you could put. Exactly. So,
Jesus.
Dude, even on the only mixtape I ever made, I took his beat from the Real Slim Shady. You guys remember that track?
Yeah.
I made the real,
Oh, yeah.
I made the real KT, right? So, dude, he's so creative. Like he was like the white version of like a Missy. No, but he was even more raw, bro. Like his music videos were like a Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, like super, like all over the place, very loud, and you know what I mean, in your
High
face.
production value, man.
Very, very high, and just like goofy and shit like that, all over the. So that's M, and his lyrics are you can't touch them.
Go for it.
I'll pick a Deadpool for 4,000.
Logic?
Yeah, you fuck with Logic, okay?
Yeah, I fuck with Logic still.
Yeah.
Black Spider-Man, dope track.
Yeah, okay.
So all
You heard
based on
Black
one
Spider-Man?
song?
No, you heard Black Spider Man?
Yep.
No, not
I've
based
heard
on
of-
what the. I have
heard a lot
I've
of
couple
Logic.
Oh yeah,
mixtapes.
because he's half black. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. That's debatable, but okay.
he is, man. He says nigga in his tracks.
Man, if he's walking down the street
Fat
and
Joe says nigga. That nigga
Yeah,
Puerto
but
Rican.
but that's different. Yeah. So this what name some Spanish rappers.
Big Pun.
Tech Nine. Takashi.
Kevin
Who
Gates,
else? Big Pun.
he's Puerto Rican as well.
Yeah, but he's more light skinned. Big
but
Pun.
he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but Big Pun. Who else,
Yeah.
man? Like all these guys, man.
They say nigga. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with those niggas saying nigga.
All
But
these
I'm not
Spanish
fine with
dudes.
Logic saying it.
Who you got?
I'm not fine with Logic saying it.
Okay, well, take it up with him.
I will take it up with
Who
him.
you got next?
Who I got next? Definitely not Eminem.
Wow, because you're gonna pick him third.
I'm
Don't
going
lie.
to pick number 2 right now. Bro. If it was right now, I'd have to go with Jack Harlow, man.
Ooh.
I could not listen to Jack Harlow
Ooh.
for those two niggas. Jack Harlow and Mac Miller. If I had to never listen to them again, that would be rough for me, to be
Yeah.
honest. And Jack Harlow's fresh, so I want to see what
I
he's
might
coming
take- I
with.
might
You know,
Okay, I might take one back because like
no backseas.
I know because I like Post on a lot of features. Like I don't go
yeah,
looking
Post
for
is
him.
dope, man.
Like I don't go looking for him. His first
Exactly.
2 albums were really good. Like the beer and Bentleys. That was
Yep.
a dirty album. G,
Yeah.
massive.
He has a lot of hits.
He has bangers. So my third, definitely not Yellow Wolf. Action Bronson, I don't listen to enough of him, but he has a nice tone in his voice, and he actually spits.
He's like Ghostface. He's like the white Ghostface.
Yeah, he actually spits.
No pun.
MGK he's whack. Bro, MGK, bro. Once he went for Eminem. No, of course not. I'm just going through them as I'm looking at them. It's like MGK, for instance, like he tried to go at Eminem, and you know, some people made it seem like he won, and then where did his career go? He had to run the movies because his. And now you know what he just released? He released a rock album. Why?
I think that was
Eminem's
stupid.
the man.
I think that was stupid because that's a losing battle no matter what.
Losing battle, G.
On every front.
Like Floyd versus Logan.
Oh God.
But that's next week's topic.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. We'll talk about that in a second. You think?
Don't even.
Hold on.
We're not going there, guys. Right. We are not going there.
Okay, I know. We got to stick on the topic.
Pick your number 3.
Damn.
That was your third pick, right? Wait, did you even pick 3?
No, I didn't pick 3 yet. So I have Post. Like, yo, listen, I fuck with Russ because he's dope. But like, man, we used to bump Mac Miller so much back in the day, bro. Like, you got to give it to Mac, G.
Yeah, we did.
I used to bump Mac.
So many car rides, bro.
Yeah, man. So
many car rides.
Yeah. There's a lot of Mac tracks. So I gotta give it to Mac. Even though I'll definitely put Russ on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Get subbed in.
The 6 man.
Clutch time.
Well, I'm picking Mac Miller, 100%.
Mac Miller.
Not only because Jack Harlow, Deadpool, and Mac Miller. Mac Miller because one.
If you guys want to see what Clutch is talking about, check out our Instagram. You will see the pick 3 meme on
Mac
there.
Miller's a stoner, and 2, we share the same motherfucking birthday.
Oh, say word.
Oh, you do?
Okay.
Yeah, we both share the same fucking birthday.
Nice.
Mac. I know you're gonna pick Eminem as your last one, bro.
My number 3.
Come on, stop it.
Ugh.
Stop it. Just say Eminem, man.
Bro,
Come on.
to be honest,
I don't know how you didn't put Eminem in your top, bro.
If you pick Yellow Wolf,
no, there's no way he would. He never bumped Yellow Wolf.
the funny thing is I actually really, really, really like Action Bronson, but he hasn't been rapping. He's really, you know, he's a chef now.
I was gonna say, yeah,
he's gone to
he's
chef
doing
and
the
he's
cooking
done
thing.
rap.
Wow.
He's done a lot of cooking, and I've seen some of his shows. I'm like, this guy's actually chefing up, like for real.
Okay,
I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
But honestly,
It's Eminem, man. Come on, stop it.
I might just have to.
Come on.
Here's the thing.
What?
I don't listen to Eminem.
You never used to listen to Eminem, bro.
I used to, but Eminem, you will look on any of my playlists, my old school playlists, Eminem is not on there. Okay?
Facts.
Eminem is not on
We got D Block, we got Chic Luch.
You know what I mean?
So you never used to, you're not even D12?
I kind of like
D12,
Pills,
my bad.
But like, here's the thing. I know Eminem songs. It comes on the radio. I can spit them word for word.
Don't even know the name of my band.
I love that track.
Come on.
But I am not. You will
Superman
not,
video. I was in the back. I was in the back.
Yep.
Serious Business Podcast.
I was in the back.
Damn right. But you will never see me search Eminem.
Unless it's Candy.
Unless it's Candy. Eminem's all day. But like, you'll never see me search that. And you'll never see me search Russ. I have one.
I know you really don't like Russ, bro.
Honestly,
you really don't like Russ.
I don't like, and it's not even like a.
But he spits, bro. Come on, Absol track with Big Tigger.
No, it's not even that. Like, I know his songs are good. Like, I've listened to so many songs. I'm like, holy shit! It's like this. I'm like, yo, Russ comes out with another song again. I'm just like subconsciously being a hater, and I play. I'm like, fuck, this shit's sick.
Yeah.
But I just don't listen to it. Like, it's not my thing. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know. I'm just gonna wait. Who's my picks? Mac Miller, Jack Harlow, and bro. And
you're gonna pick. Okay, I think I know you.
I'm gonna go with Eminem. Because
so
man,
stupid. Growing up, man, that's
bro,
what you
that's the
to,
thing.
Bro.
The
Dr.
nostalgia.
Dre, come on, man.
And I'm like,
and then he brought 50 to us. Then he brought 50 to us.
I know. I told somebody the other day, and I'm like, yeah, I was talking about Russ. I forget who I was talking to, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, yo, like who's Russ? I mentioned Russ. And like, who's Russ? I'm like, he's probably like the biggest white rapper right now. Yeah, realistically.
He's Jack is coming up. No.
I wouldn't. No. We're not talking about come up. Russ is not on the come up. That's the difference.
Right, Russ is there.
He's there. He sells out stadiums. You know what I mean?
He's fermenting right now.
So it's like he's the best white rapper right now. Yes. And I'm like, you haven't heard Russ? He's like, yeah. Is he any good? I'm like, and I said to him like, honestly, he's not my thing, but. I cannot deny that this guy is talented. I cannot deny that.
Yeah, it's true.
There's no way.
It's
and
true.
I've yet to like somebody show me a song or I've clicked on a song and said this song is whack.
Now, let me ask you this question.
I've yet to hear that.
Let me ask you this question. If his name was Raekwon
Raekwon
and he was black, how would you feel
Putting out
about
the
it?
same music that Russ is putting out?
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't really like sing-songy rappers.
Yeah, but that's not Russ. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is.
He's a sing-songy rapper. There's
Yeah.
few sing-songy
No.
rappers I like.
I don't think he's he's not a sing-song rapper. Post Malone is a sing-song rapper.
Okay.
Right? Who else on the list is? It's really just Post Malone. Russ sometimes sings, bro.
He sings.
Russ does the Drake
honestly,
shit.
I wish I knew.
Russ does the Drake shit.
I honestly wish I knew what it was about Russ that bothers me.
Bro, Russ does the Drake shit, man.
I
Where
understand.
he does the sing song, but then sometimes he spits, B.
But
Michael sent me some songs. Yo.
I know.
I'm like, wow,
I know.
this guy's spitting.
But there's,
And he
I
come
don't
with
know
the
what
old
it
school
is.
flow.
There's something about, nobody else has that?
No, man. I
There's
fuck with Russ.
something about Russ that I just don't like. I don't know what it is. It's funny because there's nothing that I visually, it's like a subconscious thing. Like there's nothing I visually see that I like, I don't like. There's nothing I hear from his music that I don't like. But it's like, I'm like, I don't know, something about him just irks me the wrong way. And I'm just like, whatever. Like it's Russ.
Well,
and I listen to people like if I hear a rapper and I hear him in an interview and I'm like, this guy's whack. And I listen to some of their songs still because even when I don't like them, I still like Tekashi was an example. I hated Tekashi,
Yeah.
but he had some songs that was just like,
You're just like,
on my playlist, I'm like, yo, I'm listening to this
Yeah.
guy. So I don't know. I don't know what it is about Russ. I just don't like.
All right, so mine is
Give me Mac Miller, though.
Mac Miller and Eminem, Clutch, Jack Harlow,
Deadpool.
Deadpool, and Mac. And then our list is Harlow, Eminem, and Mac.
What's your favorite Eminem song of all time?
The Real Slim Shady.
Real Some Shady?
Don't have one.
Mine's like the Stand.
Without Me?
What's
Oh,
the
Stan? Oh, that's a
Stand?
good
That's
one.
like my
Yeah,
favorite
it's
song,
a good
Eminem
story.
song of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, when he writes back to him and he's
Yeah,
like,
that-
oh, you remind me of this one guy. He killed himself off the bridge. Wait a minute, that was you.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, that song was fire.
I was like, ugh.
So off the bench.
Russ.
Russ off the bench?
Yeah.
Drake.
Drake?
He's talking about.
Honestly, I would probably pull. I'm probably gonna.
Drake?
I'm gonna take Post Malone off the bench.
Okay.
I'll probably take Posty.
Yeah.
I'd take Post
Because
Malone off the bench.
he has some really good features, bro.
And Post Malone's another one of those guys I don't like.
Yeah, I didn't. I always. Yeah, Mike showed me him when we were doing some work for Panasonic, and we were flying there. He's like, "Yo, just listen to this one guy," and I listened to his whole album on the flight. I was like, "Wow, this is." Yeah, this guy can.
Yeah,
This guy got like he knows how to make a record.
Yeah.
Not that he knows how to spit, but he knows how to make a
Remember
record.
White Iverson, man?
Yeah, that
Yep.
was
Oh
crazy.
my gosh.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. He has hits,
He has
man.
hits.
Holy
Yo, you
crap. This
can't-
guy has
You can't
hits.
deny it, man. You know what I'm saying? 92 Explorer.
Oh my gosh.
What's the one? White something. I can't remember. Yo, he gets busy.
He has it. I honestly hope his album was good, but it's more of like Jack Harlow just dropped the album on Friday. I think it was on Friday. His album is good.
This nigga
Good body
sacrificed
of
Devo
work.
for some music.
Right. It's a good body of work, but it's not like it's like a I don't know how to explain
And
it.
he makes his own beats.
It's like no, he actually worked with
Russ?
he worked with Harry Fraud is on his album.
Who's that?
The Musica, the Harry Fraud.
Wow.
Yeah.
These niggas said it was
Boy
Harry Fraud.
Wonder. Actually, what's Tyler Hero's a Boy Wonder song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Boy
I told
Wonder
Boy
song.
Wonder that we might got a thumper. I said,
And that's
okay,
him.
yeah.
I'm gonna pop now. I'm on
Like
like
Shumpert.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just went it to John because John's like, no, that's what they call him. That's it. That's what they call Tyler Hero, Boy Wonder. I'm like, no, John,
No.
John, no.
Boy Wonder.
The white in you's coming out, boss. No, Boy Wonder is a person. Because you can't find who produced it online anywhere.
Yeah,
I
no.
tried to look. It's not on Genius. It's not on Wikipedia. I tried to look all these places.
Well, the thing
it doesn't
is,
show you.
Boy
But
Wonder
he only
doesn't-
says it in the track.
Boy Wonder doesn't really put his shit out like that. You'll know because he'll be in the video. Like,
Right, okay.
What's that song with Drake? He's a more exclusively a Drake producer. Obviously, he produces more of
the
Drake
one where they're in
songs.
Shoppers Drug Mart.
No, the other one, the one that God's Plan. That's a Boy Wonder song.
He's in the music video.
Yeah, he's in the
Where?
when the last part when they're in the shopping
The shopping mall. That's
what's it
no.
called?
That's his brother behind him.
No, Boy Wonder,
That's not Boy Wonder.
bro. Boy Wonder's in there, man.
In the shopping mall when they dancing.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
that's
in
not Boy
the
Wonder.
high end
When
store.
they go up the escalator.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
that's
Boy
not Boy
Wonder.
Wonder, bro.
Bro, I've met Boy Wonder several times. I knew Boy Wonder before he was Boy Wonder.
It was when he was Wonder Boy.
Yeah, I had a friend. Yeah, when he was Wonder Boy, I had a friend in high school, right? And he used to rap. He's like a sick freestyler.
Yeah.
Yo. He's like a crazy freestyler, and he used to rap with this group in Ajax. That's where Boy Wonder's from. He used to rap with this group in Ajax, and Boy Wonder was their producer.
Wow.
Yeah, they were like all a group of
Yeah,
friends,
they're all
and he used
homies.
to rap. So I met him like 2 or 3 times, whatever. Obviously, I don't think. And actually, T minus, he used to go to my school.
Wow.
I met him, Tyler. I used to
T-minus
know
get
him.
busy too. He
I
another
knew him
one.
a lot, but like you never know when you're in high school. You don't
Yeah,
know what
you
these
just-
guys are doing.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So and Tyler, he left my school early. He like dropped out, and he used to always say, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be a rapper,
Yeah.
or whatever. And this guy just like, I remember
he-
last time I talked to him, he
Yeah.
just like walked across
Even
the
when
street to
we
his
met-
apartment. I was like,
Oh,
holy
gosh.
shit!
Even when
Next
we
thing
met,
I know, this guy's rich.
Even when we met Tori years ago, and you know he's like,
Tory
yeah, man, I'm
Lanez.
trying to be your favorite. He sounded like a New York nigga. I'm just like, he's I'm trying. He gave us his mixtape. Yeah, I'm trying to be your favorite rapper, bro. You know, my name Tory Lanez. Da, da, da. I'm like, yo, we're Lemony Fresh. We rappers too. He's like, all right, man, yo, we should make a track together. Da, 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 da. And then
Yeah, that's just how it
Now he's
goes.
in court. So
The thing is, you just never know where people are gonna go. Like, this guy I used to work with at the airport who went to school with Drake. He's like, he saw Drake all the time. They were in
Yeah.
the same high school all the time.
Yeah, Gigi said she knew him as Aubrey.
Yeah, yeah.
Aubrey Graham.
So it's like, I was like, he's like, yeah, like, so, like, what was he like? Like, what was he like in those times? He's like, yo, you just never knew.
never knew,
You
bro.
just never knew. He's just like one of those niggas. He's just like, yeah, what up? You see him in the hallways, whatever. Next thing you know, this nigga's out there.
You know what I'm saying? That's
But-
life.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that's how it is. So off the bench, let's wrap this up.
We already picked ours.
Off the bench?
Yeah.
I didn't pick.
So you're
You
next.
did. You said Russ.
No, off the list. Off the list.
Oh, off the list?
Yeah, Drake.
Off the list.
White white rapper off the list. Wow. Wow. That is a good one.
Exactly. That's why I asked.
Oh, I know who I'm picking.
Who? I bet you I'm thinking of the same person.
Drum roll, please. Mikey T.
Teleska. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's it. I don't know why. Mike probably Mike
Mikey
probably-
T, not
Mike-
to the.
all right,
I'm
okay,
not,
all right,
I will
okay,
never call
okay.
him that. I'll always call him Mikey T.
Okay, all right, very true. Because that's when he was spitting. Mikey T is my favorite off the list. Formerly known as Mikey T, now known as Telesco, who's actually hit 1 million streams. So big ups to my boy.
Yay! 1 million streams. Did he get his Spotify year in a
He should be
roundup?
getting, no, but I think he should be getting some sort of like plaque for 1 million streams.
No way.
Yeah,
Can I have it?
Or some. I don't think it's like a Drake. You know, the billion one he was eating spaghetti out of.
Can I have it though?
So yeah, Mike, off the list.
Off the
Mikey
list.
T, yeah, Mikey T for sure.
Is there any rappers off the list that we didn't put? What's that guy's name? He has the braids, the long braids. He was like
Riff Raff?
Riff Raff. Riff Raff off the bench, yo. Riff Raff off the bench.
Hold on, what about Paul Wall?
Oh, no, drive slow. Come on.
I don't know, man.
Paul Wall.
Paul Wall was a
Paul
rapper,
Wall.
but he was a jeweler too. So
Yeah, he was.
I don't know which foot he really wanted to be in.
Yeah, well,
Which
clearly we
world
know,
he wanted. Yeah, well, we know now he's still a jeweler, right?
right?
Paul Wall. Paul Wall.
Paul Wall got busy.
Yeah, he had tracks. Is that all we got? Oh, Drive Slow is such a big tune.
That was such a
That's a big
huge,
tune.
massive track. Other white rappers. Who else did it? What are we gonna talk about? Beastie Boys? Like, I don't know.
Have you guys ever heard of a rapper named Kasky?
No.
So he was a Cash Money rapper. His name is Kasky. He was a Cash Money rapper. I don't know if he's still on there right
Really?
now. Yeah, maybe we'll play him after this show.
Okay.
I'll let you guys listen to some Kasky. He's all right. He's not bad. His old
Or some-
stuff.
Or some light skin Off the list.
Light skins off the list. J. Cole.
Ooh, Joyner. Oh, yeah, J. Cole, of course. Yeah.
Joyner Lucas.
Joyner.
That's kind of wet.
When he actually spits, Chris Brown.
Hey, are we they say a lot of rappers say white rappers are a guest in hip hop. Is that true?
No. What? Yes and no. It depends how far they go. You see, there's only a certain amount of M&Ms. Do you know what I mean? Like Eminem was the one who penetrated the game, made his name, was like, I'm here to stay. F all of y'all. You see what I'm saying? So do you think?
Yeah.
I feel like Russ has done that now.
Mm-hmm.
Logic did it, even though a lot of people hated him because this guy was selling out the what's the TD Stadium in oh my god, this nigga, the TD.
Okay.
The TD Stadium.
Careful there.
Yeah.
To the left.
Watch yourself.
All right.
Oh, watch yourself. The TD Stadium.
Yeah.
He sold that out, bro. That's big.
Yeah.
So, but are they guests? Yes. Or no?
100% they're guests.
Okay.
That's all. They're guests. I just feel like they're guests.
You don't think Eminem was like a resident?
Eminem. So you're a resident. No. I think...
You think he had a visitor's pass? That's it?
No. I don't even think he had a visitor's pass.
Oh, God.
I think Eminem is that friend that comes over and goes into your fridge all the time. He has that. He can come into your house anytime he wants. You don't have a key to the door, but I mean, he might have a key. But like he can come in anytime. You don't even need to be home. And Eminem is coming in. Your mom's like, oh yeah, there's some food in the fridge type of thing. Nah. Like Eminem has his place.
I think that's how they treat a lot of
hip hop.
I think that's how they treat a lot of white rappers in the game right now.
Yeah.
Like I never really listened to Action Bronson until he was on that track with Chance.
Yeah.
Why you always call me, right? That was a dope tune.
Yeah.
Even though Chance bodied him on that track. But that was hype. Who else? Russ. I feel like
they will forever be guests.
Just because the stigma and just just how black people are.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because like we're always like, yo, everybody always stealing from us. Or do you think black people have like culture appropriated different cultures before?
No, I don't think we've culture appropriated. I think we've
respectfully taken cultures and loved it, like Asian culture. We didn't appropriate that?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, well, hold on.
Absolutely not.
No, well, what's the Webster? Let me ask dictionary over here. What's the Webster dictionary definition of like culture appropriation? Is it to then just steal it and give no regard and no respect to it, or is it you're just taking the culture
you
and using it for benefit
and you use it as your own? Okay, that's like taking the culture and being like using it as your own, like cornrows, for example, dreads.
Yeah, that makes no sense. That makes no sense.
It makes 100%.
How does that make sense?
So hold on. Cultural appropriation is the adaptation of an element or elements of one culture or identity by members of another culture or identity. This can be controversial when members of a dominant culture appropriate from disadvantaged minority cultures.
Okay, so you cannot appropriate the white culture.
I understand that. No, of course not. Why would you? Their food is horrible. So,
meatloaf's okay.
Yeah, the beans are horrible. So, what I'm saying is though,
we don't put Italians in that. They gave us pizza. They gave us lasagna. They gave us. Well,
we made them. Look at their skin, right? I think you cannot say braids, bro. The Egyptians had braids. What are you talking about?
The French had braids.
There's so many different cultures who had braids in their culture. Bro, the Vikings? Come on, man. What are you talking about?
He's right.
I'm 100% right.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right? So you can't don't start with that. Don't start with braids.
Okay. But you don't know how far back it goes in African culture, do you?
Yeah, but you don't know how far it goes back in other culture.
It doesn't matter.
It's just because we're the loudest to say, no, it's because we still use it in our culture and it looks the best on us.
And you don't even know if that's even true that the Vikings used braids. You don't even know.
Hold on.
What is he talking about?
You don't even know. Where did you get it from? A movie?
You play Valhalla, right?
Or a video game? You don't even know if it's true.
Bro, you can see it in the history books, man. That's the way.
We will search it.
We will
search
these
it.
big massive warriors, they braided their hair, bro. They had long hair. You think they wanted long hair in battle getting in their eyes?
Samurais,
a lot of
samurais, bro. They braided their hair too.
They would never braid their hair. They would bun their hair.
Okay, that's very good point.
So
Good
come
point,
on,
good point.
But they would braid their chin.
Hey, that's so.
You come with me with knowledge. I know more than you.
The thing is, you cannot.
Don't start with braids. Start with something else.
I said dreads also.
The same thing. Don't start with that.
Are you serious?
Dreads is not exclusive to African culture.
We're not talking about exclusivity though. Rap is not exclusive to the black culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's just our thing.
Okay.
Though.
Yeah, of course.
So it doesn't matter about exclusivity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the thing is, they appropriating our culture and taking it for your own is a different thing than borrowing from a culture.
Yeah, but even Rastafarians will tell you, bro, that the dreads that's just the way their hair naturally grew. So somebody in the Middle East,
your hair does not naturally grow in dreads.
Sorry, or naturally twist if it were, because I think I heard once how the term dreadlocks came about.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was who's that one rapper? He was all about conspiracy theories. Shoot, I can't remember his name. Anyways. He was talking to Vlad, and he was saying how Immortal Technique, right, the rapper. He was saying how dreadlocks came about is when we were coming off the boat, and our hair was wet, and it started to lock.
Mm-hmm.
The British said, "Wow, that looks dreadful the way it looks," and then it just kind of just made its way to.
So how does that change from being our thing?
Hold on. I'm just saying. So even if you talk to Africans or whatever, bro, that comes from any kind of culture. If you go to the Middle East, anybody who has long hair, it'll eventually curl on itself.
Have you ever seen dreads on a person's hair who is not like nappy headed? Like my kid? They don't look the same.
Right.
So a dreadlock, a Rastafarian dreadlock is made for our hair. It looks better in our hair. It locks better in our hair naturally. So there's no way that they could have discovered it the way they discovered it.
No way. Listen,
compared to how
white hair won't do it. So okay. So I'll give you dreadlocks, but even like braiding and the way you can twist the hair, that's not like, that's just something you did because of, again, battle. If you're going to war, you got to make sure your hair's on the way. So you're gonna put it in the bun. You're gonna twist it up and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? So. I think other things like certain cultures, different types of cultures, like not just talking about like dreads or something like that, but even the way like we carry ourselves or like fashion and things like that. Of course, like look at how Katy Perry used to get it when she used to take the Asian culture.
I don't even care about borrowing. That's my thing. I just care about taking, borrowing and taking.
Example of somebody who's blatantly stole.
Well, we get culture appropriated by like, okay, Miley Cyrus, for example.
Yeah.
Her, when she first came out, her type of music was where? It was all
like more country, no?
No, it was more of a lot of rappers, pop like hip hop. That's what pop is.
What are you talking about when she first came out, bro? She had one of the greatest songs of all time.
The Wrecking Ball song?
No.
Which song?
Jay's.
No, you guys are all wrong.
Go for it.
You take the best of both worlds.
Okay, you're right. She was popping at first, but when that wasn't worked out, what did she do? She did a lot of
when she did that Mike Will made it. Remember that one track? Was that the Jay song?
Yeah, with the Jay
right? And when that made her pop off, she left.
Jay's on my feet.
She left, right? She left. That's just using it, appropriating it, and not saying, okay, I was a hip hop artist.
But then, okay,
like the whole Post Malone thing.
Would you say Eminem culture appropriated?
No,
answer that. Because
I think
he blatantly said in a song.
Yep.
He said, "I'm gonna do what Elvis Presley did, and I'm gonna come into the black culture, take it, and make money from it." And he blatantly said it, bro.
He did, except,
but in a joking way to be like,
I know, but he never. Eminem did not come in this. Yeah, he's always maintained that he's a rapper. He's always stayed in this rap type culture, but being himself.
Now,
you know what I mean?
Now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Not really devil's advocate, because there's certain parts I don't agree with. You're saying it only from the black perspective, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's say example, Lil Nas X. Do you think that he culturally appropriated country music, or it's just because he's black, it's okay?
It's not
because they didn't even want to give him the award until Billy Ray Cyrus went on the track.
Well, first off, by the definition, you have to culture appropriate from a minority. White people are not a minority. So by that definition, you already can't do it.
Yeah, okay,
right?
I agree with you. Yeah.
So number 2, is he? I don't know what genre he's in.
Now,
if he's a country artist, you should stay. There are already black country artists. That's what you're doing. You're doing country music.
Pause. When you just said minority, we're talking about minority from which perspective? The Western perspective? Like, are we talking about like how many white people are there on this earth? The most people on this earth are not white. They're Asian. Mm-hmm. So who's the real minority? So, but if we're looking at it from the Western perspective, minority, black people, I get it. Or even if you want to really talk about it, Native Indian. Cool, we can talk about that. But like, if you're talking about, if it says in the dictionary that it's talking about stealing from a minority, and it's a black guy who's taking a song that's worldwide, and he's trying to get this sex of people to respect it as a different type of genre, is it really a minority thing? Like, is it like, explain that to me.
That's a good question.
You see what I'm saying?
Like,
because that song went worldwide, bro.
Well, then we have to, that's true. But we also have to remember that our perception is not worldwide.
And it was more of a hip hop song. Let's be real.
Yeah, it was.
It had the 808s.
It was a crossover, but our perception is not worldwide. We, on the other side of the world, they have their own thing going on, right? They have their in India, they have their Bollywood artists and whatnot. In Asia, they have their K-pop and stuff. Like we don't even. They're on another level over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, crazy.
BTS is already over here. Like they're spilling over here, and we're like, what the hell? And we didn't even know.
Is Azzy into that?
Like BTS and stuff?
Yeah.
No, she's like, she isn't into anime a lot, but no,
not the music,
really. Not music like that. I actually, you never know, because she listens to some weird shit, bro. She listens to some weird shit,
like music
wise, maybe it's K-pop. But she listens like more like a kind of like a techno-ish type of
dubstep.
Like I don't know. But yeah.
Anyways.
So it's like is it cultural appropriation? Is it cultural appropriation if you're doing the music or if you're I don't know.
If you're doing I would say because words and meanings change over time depending on how we perceive them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now I think what we can agree on is to say culture appropriation in simple layman terms. Culture appropriation is when you steal from another culture for gain and you have no respect or
homage.
You don't want, if you don't want to pay homage to it, or if you don't respect it, and again you're just doing it for gains. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? You're just gonna do. You don't even listen to hip hop, but you just gonna dance to WAP on TikTok because you'll get some. You don't even like hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So bad example because that song's trash anyways. But so can we agree on that at least? So
yeah, Clutch.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth.
It's hard to say, man.
No, it is hard to say.
Yeah, because
there's different variables. Like it all depends on like.
And you don't know someone's mentality, man. You don't know someone's mentality. You don't know what they're really
or like what they're trying to gain, or like their ulterior motive. Like,
people got mad at Justin Bieber for is it too late to say sorry?
Yeah, people did get mad at him for that, but like whatever.
Jamaicans got vexed to say that they're stealing from the Jamaican culture, and that's a whole nother.
So banging on the table is Jamaican culture?
No, the beat. I know. So even I was watching an interview with I was watching an interview with Shaggy, and he was talking about how like Jamaican music and dancehall, we're not taking it seriously. Where there should already be first off, nobody should really care if you get a Grammy or not. Because it's dictated by people who really don't even care about the culture.
Absolutely.
But, there should be more than just a dance hall category. There should be more than just a reggae category. Sorry.
Yeah, there should be dance hall. There should be
ska.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like reggae,
Conscious reggae.
conscious reggae and reggae. Like it
It's
can
so
vary.
different, man.
It can vary, bro.
Conscious and dancehall? What the hell?
Yeah,
They're like two absolute different things.
Like Movado will sing a song, "Put down the gun," and then Vibes Cartel will say, "We're not afraid of nobody, not afraid of." Like, yo, come on,
Right,
And then you're gonna give Vibes an award? Like, no, it's not. It's not the same, right? So
Apples and pears.
you know, so where was I going with this? So even when Shaggy was talking about dancehall, and he was complaining a lot about how they're not really respecting the culture. They're not really respecting even people who take from it and take different parts. We don't know. We don't know who likes it and who doesn't.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what makes the whole conversation around it more difficult. We need to start getting some other takes on this from our audience over there.
Feel free to, talk your ish. Send us those emails.
Yeah, we haven't done Talk Your Ish in a while. That's right.
Let us know about cultural appropriation.
I think, you know what I think? We need to start doing part ones and part twos. Like, I feel we can go and dive into these kind of conversations more.
And bring someone in to give their perspective, and then
so definitely look out for a part 2 of what is culture appropriation
for 500.
More directed towards music so that we can narrow it down.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, we will definitely dive back into this convo, guys.
Cool. So moving on. What happens, and it can happen in any aspect, when she wants more but he don't?
Well, it's interesting because one of my buddies, he sent this in, but he's like, keep it on the hush hush.
Keep it on the low low.
So basically,
So you have all the info, so we can ask you different questions about it.
Yeah, I have all the info.
Okay.
So he met this girl off of Tinder.
Did you guys talk about this in length?
Because we're going to ask different questions, so we want to know if you have
the answers.
Yeah.
You can answer most of them?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
So he met this girl off Tinder, They were talking, vibe was cool. And then, first night, they smashed. And then ever since that night, they would just, hook up and smash. He would go home for,
Make love.
Smash.
Make love.
Apples and oranges.
You know what? Remember that song? 'Cause we're not making love.
Who's that,
Remember
Neo?
No, Cisco with, what was that? Not D2, I'm thinking.
Drew Hill?
Drew Hill.
Yep.
What? That was a big
Love
tune.
Drew Hill.
So, he do his thing, and then, with his work, past couple weeks, he's been, super busy, just been working. So then I guess you would say she got dickmatized.
Dickmatized?
Okay.
Yeah, since not irresistible. Irregardless is a word in the dictionary now.
It's
I've
regardless.
seen the show, and they talk about the girl seen the guy's abs, and she got amnesia.
Amnesia?
Go ahead.
So they were smashing, and then she basically caught feelings and tried to hit him with I'm more than just casual sex. I can offer way much more. Mm-hmm. Clearly, when he said this is when my brain thinking, she said that it's easier for men to turn on and off their emotions than it is for women.
Well, for me, it's easier to turn off your emotions when you never turn it on.
Turn off the light.
So, for these two, was it a understanding from the beginning that this is what it is, or was it an unspoken type of thing?
It's like the unwritten code.
Well, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go.
I feel like it's a confused friends with benefits that wasn't discussed at the beginning, but that never worked.
A tangled, no strings attached.
What you say? Entanglement.
Entanglement.
Tangela for the Pokemon fans.
Was he in the first 100? No.
What, Tangela?
Yeah. Was he?
Tangela's she.
Sorry.
Wait, actually, they, because we're fluid here.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yes. Jesus. Transformers.
Transformers.
Go ahead.
No, he even said there was no mention of a relationship. It was just literally he would go over, smash, go home.
Yeah, see, when it's and sometimes you got to discuss it, or else.
Absolutely, I completely agree.
Because if it never comes up, then we're not mind readers here. What are we, Professor X, and we're the fucking X-Men? We fucking read minds and shit.
No, and that's exactly the reason it should be discussed, laid out on the table.
Just say what it is. That's what I think I mentioned this 2 podcasts ago. Just say what it is you want. That's what people are are so afraid of saying, if you want a relationship, be upfront. My buddy from work, he said he matched with some girl off Hinge, and he asked her, "Oh, what are you looking for?" Her response, "I hate that question.
Oh,
You
God.
tell me what you're looking for, and I'll tell you if we're on the same page."
Why don't you just
Isn't
tell
that
me what
not
page?
answering the
started
question?
off
Why don't you
way
just tell
wrong.
me what page you're on?
Just
Like
started
at that
off.
point, I would be like, okay, here's what I'm
He
on.
didn't even respond. He didn't respond. He goes, "No,
This is what I'm on. ... And then I'm gone. Moving on.
Yeah, let's you're in a classroom and it's like, all right, teacher, what we learned today? All right, you guys tell me. That's a bad example because that makes them look good, actually. I was gonna say, you guys tell me what you know, and then I'll give you the lesson.
I'll tell you if it's right or wrong.
Or maybe that's the perspective. Maybe that's the perspective, right?
It's always
But, like,
easier when you have
maybe.
a clear understanding.
But it's like you're the teacher or whatever. You have the curriculum,
But
right? You
everybody
have the
has-
curriculum going forward. So then, but that's a bad.
It is
example.
bad because they both have the curriculum.
They both have.
They
the curriculum.
both have the curriculum.
They both have their own curriculum of what they want,
Mm-hmm.
and they need to come together and discuss it at the PTA meeting.
Yeah, like I've been back in the day, right? I used to be as straight up and with what I was doing, with whoever I was doing in the beginning. I would just be like, listen, right now we're just chilling out. We ain't going anywhere. I had one time, I think we talked about this on a podcast before, where a girl said that I went with her friends at a Tim Hortons. We had this conversation. I don't know what episode it was on. And she's like, "Oh yeah, this is my boyfriend." I was like,
Oh,
yeah, I remember that.
I was like, wait a
At
minute.
a party, you went to a party, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, no, this was never a thing.
And-
Like,
and then they
my
wanna get upset,
mentality
but it's
wasn't in
like-
that way.
yeah.
But
But in that situation, I kind of wasn't. I mean, I wasn't, but I was. I mean, I was.
But then that's where
I
like
didn't give a clear understanding of the thing. That I didn't say, listen, we're not gonna date. Like you're not my type. Okay, I should have said that you're not the type that I
want to date. Or
that I
like-
want. Yeah, that I want to date. Like you're cool. I like you, but not in that way, right? And I should have just told her that, and that's when I learned my lesson. I told every girl.
Yeah, because then it goes back to that meme. It's like, oh, people don't expect relationships, but do relationship things. But it's like, but if you're going to like sleep with someone or like, you know, like do whatever, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I just go do what I got to do and I go home. So it's like, do you need to build that like comfortability first with that person
then
before?
maybe then let's back up to maybe the root of it. Is it maybe not starting off with the physical?
Starting off as friends, you say?
Not necessarily friends, but you could like each other, but you don't have to
Like
smash
each
them
other
first.
as friends, you say?
But
No,
if
you can like each other, but
Like I said on the last episode, right?
you can like one another,
Okay.
but you don't have to necessarily start by clapping.
but okay, but what if the mood just goes in that direction? Because it happens.
I know, but I'm
Then
saying is, what I'm
after
saying is, if it
that
hasn't,
first time, you need to come to an understanding.
And just say, okay, this is what
Listen,
it is.
so what page are we on?
yeah,
The worst thing is to be on two different pages. That is the worst thing.
I had that before. Where after you engage, and then it's like, so what are we, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So then it's like then. As you
but who's at fault? Like who's at fault
Both.
for
Right,
both
exactly.
parties?
Both
You would say
parties.
both parties?
I would say
because
both parties.
of okay, you meet somebody, you see them, you have sex, and then now they're wondering, okay, what are we? Well,
and she in that case didn't have the
Intention?
confidence to say, listen, I just let you in me. Where are we going now?
because now, yeah, and when he's to go
So
off
she
of
was
that-
just assuming that it was going off into the
yeah. So
natural progression.
both are on
Mhm.
because she's coming into the thought process of, oh, this is maybe and probably most likely this has already happened before. Most likely it's happened before. So then she's wrong to think or whoever, or he's wrong to think that, you know, oh, we're gonna go into this and we're gonna be great for each other. We're gonna have sex. Oh my gosh, she loves me. Oh my god, he loves me. And then on the other side, the flip side, it's like, yo, I'm just trying to smash and keep it moving. But if you're running into the situation where it keeps happening, then you got to kind of switch up your game plan so you're not getting into these same type of entanglements.
Entanglements?
That's a good
But
word. I know, Jada. I like it now. I'm going to use that word.
That's a good one. But then again,
irregardless to the fact.
Regardless.
Let me think about this for a second.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Right, it makes you think.
Yeah.
Right, it really makes you think because it's like if both parties were just honest and because like a lot of the times
that's the thing. You just said it. That means you need to honest is before the fact.
What if from her side she just didn't want to scare the guy off? What if she didn't want to come off being too
clingy?
Yeah, clingy, for example, and just be
fabric softener.
And be like, yeah, so we did it. So when are you moving in? Or not to that extreme, but like, what if she...
Or maybe she came out from before to say, hey, if we're gonna start dating,
or even vice versa.
That's what I want.
Even for the males too, like for males that get like, oh my god, like she's the one because like it happened. Not saying it doesn't happen because like there's some girls
it happens.
who are like, oh my god, this guy's fucking crazy.
Happens.
Like, well, shit, if your box wasn't like some Campbell soup, then shit, you wouldn't be having this problem.
Okay.
Wow,
that's quite the description. All right.
Because girls get a lot of flack for like being that open sometimes. Like, yeah, maybe you should come over tomorrow. And the guy's like, nigga, I wasn't even thinking about tomorrow. I wasn't even thinking about tomorrow. I'm thinking about going to get some Thai Express or some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So girls catch a lot of flack like, yo, you're being crazy. Girls get called crazy a lot.
Yep.
Be like, you're being crazy for feeling how you feel.
Yeah, I even seen I think I seen a meme video. The guy was like, how if you're always saying to your boys, yo, this girl's crazy, you meet another girl, yo, this girl's crazy too, man, she did it. Is it really that she's crazy, or you just have commitment issues or whatever kind of issues? And if you can't deal with that, then you got to figure out that maybe you're the problem. It's very easy for guys to say. If I come to you, be like, yeah, that girl, man, she's crazy, and then that's just the stigma. Now when you see them, you're like,
she's crazy.
You
have a very good point. The likelihood is that she's crazy.
That's not where I was.
That's going. Exactly what you said. That she's crazy.
What was her name? Jessica? Crazy.
Jessica's a crazy name.
Brittany's
a crazy name.
I'm not even going to say his name, bro. I'm not going down that road.
No, but that's like a legit question because like obviously that happens.
What else is
like every
What
day.
else is a crazy name?
Of past? Nah, I won't even.
Current?
No, hell no, bro. No,
this guy's like, I am not getting a fly kick again.
No,
I'm not getting a fly kick again.
I mean, he's always trying to get me in fake trouble, bro.
Oh gosh.
The Coles are crazy names. The Coles are always labeled crazy.
Don't want to get me started on the Coles.
I know a chick name.
Nina.
Always crazy girls.
Nina son.
So hey, chill. So
hey, what is it? Lil Wayne track?
That was a Lil Wayne song. But no, current. No, I love my baby. She's not crazy. She knows.
Whoa,
she
no
wants.
one was talking about Kat,
bro.
but you brought her up.
No,
so
she's not, bro. She knows exactly what she wants.
Wear your mouth guard when you go home.
What? Where am I about?
Should have come in like Luke.
Who does the kicks?
Chun-Li. Spinning bird kick. Yo, Chun-Li was sick in Street Fighter,
That's who I always use.
Yo, Chun-Li was the only character that if someone else used their special, if you had her special, you can use her special and like phase through the special and hit cheat code.
Wow.
Cheat code. Cheat code.
It's funny because like when I used to play Chun-Li in like Street Fighters, like the early ones, you get anybody in the corner. You just let
done.
You just let the kicks go. Yo, Chun-Li was always my favorite. Chun-Li and Vega, even though Vega was trash.
You're a Soul Calibur guy?
Soul Calibur, man.
Lizard Man?
You guys show me that one? No, the girl. The short girl.
Talum?
Talum. That was it.
She's a cheat.
Then there was another. Yeah, she was. There was another one. There was who had the
for the front flip. I mastered that.
Who had the big blade, like the moon blade? Remember that one?
The
moon blade. No, the blade that was like in the moon shape.
Ezekiel.
No, it was like Zalim, something like that.
Yeah,
the black dude.
Yeah, I think so. But then there was the other guy, the Indian guy who used to float. Or I think that's Street Fighter.
That's Street Fighter. But there was Tokushima.
No, Yoshimitsu.
Yoshimitsu.
Yeah.
He used to. That guy was crazy.
Yoshimitsu was crazy.
Yeah, you could if you were behind him, he would you could do a move where he stabs through himself and he cuts into you.
And he kills you, and then you thought, it's like a double kill.
Bro, he didn't care about nobody.
No,
that guy was nuts.
Samurai way, yo, samurai way.
Oh my goodness, man. Yo, but yeah, no, so that they're definitely both wrong in that fact.
Okay, but what if one person, let's say, says it how it is, and then the other person doesn't oblige by said rules?
Then that's said
their
person's fault because
Then
they
you
knew
move
they were
on.
getting into.
Yeah, you move on.
Then they thought, oh, I could change him, I could change her,
You can never change anybody. You can change small parts of people,
You can change your oil.
but you cannot. But you can't. You can change the oil, but you can't change the car. You can't change the car. At the end of the day. That's the car you bought.
Yeah.
And you bought it because you liked it. So deal with it. If you want to do an engine swap, it's not the same car. So whatever.
Especially because you have to. Well, what if the VIN number?
Fuck the VIN number. We scratch that shit
Scratch
off.
me.
Scratch that shit off.
the VIN.
Scratch that shit off.
Yo, that is it for this episode of Serious Business, the Not So Serious podcast. Thank you for listening. We appreciate everybody. Make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. Our Twitter at @serious_biz. Sorry. At @serious_biz_pod.
There you go.
Our Instagram, which is at Serious Business Podcast. And make sure that you spell business BIZNESS. All right. Our YouTube, which is which is Serious Biz. You gotta follow.
Come on, man, get it together.
I know. What's wrong with me? You got to hit the notification bell, subscribe, subscribe. Make sure that you see all the stuff that we're posting. Get the notification, comment, like, send it to the homies.
Yeah,
and from everything,
share it with your peoples, man.
And from everything that we talked about, from R.I.P. Debo, from
Debo from the Fifth Element.
Yeah, from our list, claiming that Russ is the greatest white rapper of all time.
What?
And from everybody learning to set ground rules before you get into this type of relationship.
The smash and pass type thing.
We really hope that you take it seriously, but at the same time, I hope you don't. That's the episode. Thank you for listening.
But before we go, it is almost Christmas. I am still Reese's-less.
Reese's-less?
You're going to say you got us a gift. That's what I thought.
Damn.
No, fuck y'all niggas.
Oh, damn it. Jeez.
It's the gift of giving.
Yeah.
So now, I will send you 2 mugs.
Oh.
I don't know which one you're going to give because I'm not giving mine away.
Could be yours. Who knows?
All right. And we out.
Like 3 strikes.
Oh, about to jinx again.
Gotcha.
But you want me to drink?
Nope.
Bang, bang, bang.